October 12th, 2020 was the day that JZE or ZNU became the fastest Minesweeper player of all time by beating this expert board in 29 seconds and 43 milliseconds. This is a sub 30, but China's ranking only counts sub 30 as when the clock on the actual Minesweeper game is under 30, so 29. So in order to get a real sub 30, he would need to get a 28-second time, which he did, but we're not talking about this today. We're talking about this game that he did. First of all, I'm going to play this game in its entirety, so you'll get the full experience in the full speed. How did he do it? And watching this back is just a spectacle, so I'm just gonna play it really quickly and we're gonna be analyzing this. It's so pleasing to an eye, and it really looks like it's being played at 2 times or 5 times the speed. And for people that aren't that experienced with Minesweeper, it just looks like it's played in like multiple speed, or just the video is sped up. Well, it isn't, which is scary. I'm going to put this. Also, I need to also mention that he played on a Minesweeper version of the game that is called MS Orbiter, which saves your stats of like the game that you play, saves the games into a small video files that you can share and play on other orbiters. For example, I can show my I could show like any game that's like, for example, my beginner world record. I don't know, I'm just flexing at this point, but I just wanted to have a good example. So we're going to open this up again. Wait, okay, let's put it at half speed, and we're gonna slowly go through everything that he did in this game. So at the beginning, the first few clicks on basically every top level game are just clicks that are looking for openings. So the more openings you get, the better, because you have more room to be more efficient, because openings are the amount of openings on a board really matters. And also I need to mention that this game has 3BV of 133, and you can even see that on like above the game. This means that this game requires 133 left clicks, remember, in order to be solved. That's the minimum. But by doing chording, which is what I'm gonna show real quick on a game here, I need like an opening real quick. By chording, this is gonna take some time because I want to get on board that that will perfectly show what I mean. For example, if we place a mine here and we double click, so left and right, or just middle click on this one, we're going to clear 3x3 square around it. So if we click on this one, we're gonna clear those 2, and if we place a mine here, not a mine, a flag here, and chord on this 2, we're gonna clear those 3 squares, because this 2 already has 2 flags touching them, so we can do this. And this way we could be more efficient by doing less clicks, which is what JZE mainly aimed at, just doing the least amount of clicks that he could, because the less amount of clicks equals less time to complete a board. So, oh, I didn't mean to restart this. So let's start this again, and we're gonna watch the first few clicks. First few clicks are to like look for the openings, as I said, and this is estimate time. I do not recommend looking at this until like middle of the game, because looking at it at the beginning, because the program has to calculate everything, and at the beginning of course you're gonna get crazy estimates because the game just started. So he's not going to complete this game in 10 seconds. I don't think it's possible, but who knows? Who knows? Well, not this one, of course, because we already know that he's gonna get 29.45. So the first few clicks were to find openings. He found 2 of them, one here and one here, and immediately clicks on this square to finish it, like just to clear it out. Then he clicks on this and just looks for more openings, and he actually manages to find one. And continues by going down here. He could have placed a flag here and just corded down to save some clicks, but as we see now, that would be really inefficient, because doing chords on an opening, it just wastes clicks, because if you click an opening, it just reveals everything around it, which just loses you sometimes. So it's actually good that he didn't chord here and just rather did no flag, so didn't place any flags and just played without flagging, without placing any flags, because the goal of Minesweeper is to beat a board and just clear every single tile that is not a mine. So we do not have to flag every single tile like the mine. So he clears 2 tiles very quickly, doesn't need to chord. He could chord, but in this case it would be just faster to no flag them, because clicking here and then double clicking here would be slower. Then he continues to, he sees that there's a 3 here, so there must be a tile 3 here. He could have cleared those 2, but decides to go here, clears this one, and he actually could have been more efficient here if he placed a flag here and just chorded around here, because then he wouldn't need to click on this. And as we see, he still chords here, like this space, because it's easier to chord and like flag and chord many ones than is just to no flag them. So he could have saved the 1 click by just doing the chord earlier. And you might be thinking, why would you like look everywhere to just save 1 click? Because if you're going for a world record or just on any game, it's best to solve the board as efficient, as fast as you can. So we're gonna continue. He chords even more. It actually was inefficient to chord even more, but he didn't know that, so he just chorded. But he didn't know there was an opening here, and he was just expecting to have a lot of ones here. So here I'm gonna go back here for a second. You might be thinking, okay, so he opened this. What's he gonna do? Just no flag these, right? No, the best thing that you could do in this situation is to place a flag here and just chord it down, because you already have 1 flag here, so you're gonna have to spend 1 click on flagging this tile, because you know this is a mine, and you're gonna have to spend another click clearing those 3 tiles that obviously are not mines, because this 2 has already here 2 mines and they're gonna be flagged. So no flag would be 3 clicks and chord would be 2 clicks. So of course we want chording and just be more efficient, so he does that. And now he sees that 1 3 2, what is this pattern? No, he has already a 1 here, he can just chord it, and that's exactly what he does. And he's really efficient here, because he just did 1 click that cleared 3 tiles instead of 3 clicks that will clear 3 tiles. So we're going forward now. He does another chording here and just he wastes a double click here, but sometimes you can't be perfect. We're only humans after all, and just does an extra click after that, but he doesn't even flinch. He just goes forward, balls to the wall, So he flags another mine here and just chords, and perfect chord, no openings, and it's just crazy how he can do that. So now he clears this tile and he knows that for some reason. I wouldn't, what I would do is just go to this place, because this tree already has few viewable mines, or just go to this place. But JZE is just crazy and cracked, so he will just go for this like nothing. But and when he clicked, you might think like, why did he click here? Well, he already clicked this one, and this tree already has 3 mines. The only 3 that he the only 3 that the 3 can touch. So the only square here that is safe, it's this one. And so he does that, and just the best thing that he could do is just clear this one to make sure there isn't an opening here. But he decides to multitask and goes to the left and clears those 2 squares. And he made a mistake here. He goes down here and clears those 3, but he should have grabbed those 2 free tiles on the way there, just so he doesn't have to go back. And you see he does go back, but he could have done that earlier, so he didn't have to waste any time. But it's just the mistakes that we do in the heat of the moment. So he clears 2 tiles here, and he has already have a 3 here, so he knows these 2 are clear, because this 3 already has like 3 mines here that they're already touching. Why he isn't chording here? Because he would have to place so many mines in order to chord that it's just not, it would just lose him time. So the best thing he could do is just clear those 2 tiles, and he does that. Oh, so you're thinking now, there's a 1 here, so shouldn't I just place a mine here? No. And just chord here? No, because it would just lose the time. It's best to no flag. But you're thinking now, wait, there's another one. Why is he chording? Simply, like I just said, like, here's an opening, and if you would stop here and just place a flag here and the chord, you would just lose so many clicks. Because let me go back a bit, because this if you just click on an opening, it's gonna reveal everything anyway, so you're just gonna waste few clicks just chording unnecessarily. And the best thing, okay, what's he gonna do now? The free tile is here. I'm not going to explain any patterns this video. I'm just going to say what's the best thing he could have done in this particular situation, and what he missed or anything. We're just going slowly by everything that he could have done. So he clears out this one, and he has free row here that he can just simply clear, and he does that. And he basically does like the best thing he could do in this situation, and just clears here. No, I didn't mean like clear here. And now he sees a 6, and in this moment he stops for a while, just thinks, but this 6 is already satisfied, because 6 already has 6 mines here, so there's no need to flag, because the goal on Minesweeper is to clear all of the tiles that are not flags. So he just ignores it and randomly clicks this, but he knew that this is not a mine, simply because of a pattern, which I'm not going to explain now, because I'm going to dedicate another episode or a video regarding patterns, because it deserves a video in itself. So he clears another. See, it's hard, because it's just few milliseconds and he already does so many things. So he just goes up here slowly, and he could have chorded here just to save a few clicks, but he decides to no flag just in case there's an opening. But it's just his play style. and he goes here up, and the best thing that he could do in this situation is just place a mine here and chord, and that's exactly what he does. But it turns out there was an opening here, so in this situation there's no time to cry, we're not wasting any time. He should place a flag here and chord, but he decides that it's the best to just go back, place a mine and chord, but he missed a flag and chorded already, and that's a big mistake. But he corrected himself and chorded again and got a really good opening. And now what he should do is clear those two tiles in order to try to chord and just be efficient. And that's what he does. He should he should place a flag here and just chord to just save a lot of clicks. And that's exactly what he does. Now he clears this 3. There's no pattern here. He shouldn't guess. So he just should go. He's gonna go there up. And this is what I don't understand. Why he would clear those two tiles instead of chording. Because if we go back a bit, he clears this. I mean, it looks cool, but if he would just click this one tile and just chord to the right, he would have saved a lot of time. But he decides to not do that. And what's he gonna do in this bottom half? I mean, guess? No, because this 4 already, like, you can see clearly where are all of the mines. So this 3 already, we know there's 3 of them. This 4, so okay, 1 2 3. Okay, where's the last one? We're gonna have to look at this 3. It already touches 3, so all of the mines we can already see of this 4. So he either should continue chording here or just no flag them, because it's gonna be the same efficiency, or just finish this bottom row. And he misclicks this tile and clicks this one, which resulted in him losing some time. And as we can see now, it wouldn't be as efficient if he would chord here. So he multitasks for some reason, and just chords this, which loses him some time. It would be better just to click on this because the chord was unnecessary, and he should have just stick to finishing this row, because you're just losing time if you go back to up and down and finishing everything at the same time. Sometimes, I mean, it's good because you're multitasking, and while you're clicking you're thinking on what you should click next, but sometimes it just loses your time because you're clicking on an opening. So he clears this thing, and he's going to clear 1 or 2 of those. He should do, though, when you see something like this, you shouldn't just click those 2, because there might be a chance that there's a mine here, so he should look at it. But no, there isn't a mine here. This 3 already has those 3 mines, so he just can clear it. And he goes up, he clicks on this tile because it's free, and chording is not necessary at all. Chording would actually lose him time, because double clicking is harder than no flagging, just regular clicking, so it's just better sometimes to no flag. So now he is looking for one that he could chord and just chord off into the sunset, but he doesn't find it. Places, but finds a 2. But you might think that you should only flag and chord when you have 1. No, sometimes it's the best to place 2 mines, even if it's hard, like in a fraction of a second, and just chord, because it might be just efficient. And he finds a 1 that he could just easily chord off. He clears this one in the meanwhile, because if it's going to be like a 2 or a 1, he could go to the other, like go here and chord, and in the meanwhile just think what he should do to this 3 or 2. But it turns out it's a 3, so it's pretty easy. he gets this one, and there's a high chance, well, it's not a high chance, there's an obvious opening here because this one already is touching this mine, so he should just left click on this opening. But he decides to chord, which is the best thing that he could have done in this situation, because he's gonna have to click on these two tiles. But like, I'm saying things that he could do and would be the same, still the same speed as he would do them. Like, he just does them in his own order, but he could click on this opening, chord this, and he could have, like, when he clicked on the opening, he could see, like, in the corner of his eye, okay, that in this corner there's a 1 2 1, okay, I'm gonna know what to do. And in the meanwhile, when I'm thinking, I'm just gonna chord this too. So he just did the thing in not the absolute best way that he could, but he still did it pretty well. So now he chords on this one, which is inefficient. He should have just left clicked it. And he clicks this one. Why would he click on this? I'm gonna tell you why. And this tile is safe because of this 5. This 5 is has 2 already, and the only 3 tiles that it can touch are these ones. So there simply cannot be a mine here because this 4 has already those 2 tiles and this 2, so there's no way that could have been a mine, because then this 4 would be a 5 and the game wouldn't make sense then. So he clicks on this 3, and this 3 already has 3 mines, so he can just click and find the 1. And you wanna know what we do when we find a 1? We chord it. But he first goes to this corner and meanwhile thinks about this 1. He just finishes it and just places a mine just in case he would have to chord, but he didn't really have to, so just placing a mine here was a waste of time. He just could have no flagged, and he does it perfectly, finishes and goes back to this 1. And wanna know what he's gonna do to this 1? Of course he will chord. Now we go a bit forward. He does an extra double click here, which is inefficient, but he actually didn't lose time because he did it on the way back to clicking this 3. And here was a safe tile that he's probably gonna click on and finds a 3. And meanwhile, while he found this 3, he's going to finally place a flag here and chord, because it's just it's absolutely the best thing that he should have done. It just mwah. And he finds this another one, so he's going to chord on it, but he missed it, so he's going to go back and place a mine here just in case he's going to need it for this 3. Although it's a bit questionable why he did that. I'm not him. He did that. He didn't lose any time because of it. He found another 1 that he could chord on. Yeah, this is why he shouldn't flag this, because there was a 6 here, and he knew that this was on mine because of this 2, because he only had 2. It was already touching 2 obvious mines, so he chords again. And this section is just beautiful with the chording, just oh my god. And now he's going to chord again. This chord, I guess it's okay, but now he should either place flag here and here. No flagging and chording. You know, actually chording I think would be better here, because he can place another chord, and yeah, just placing another mine here, he can just chord again. But this is an opening because of this 1. It already touches one mine, and there simply cannot be any mines here. And we do not like openings, like chording on openings. So this time he's actually smart and doesn't place a mine in chords. He just left clicks this opening like a Chad and continues his journey to get a world record. So he knows that this isn't a mine because of the like mine just a pattern, and he got a 1, and he knows that he can flag and court here and save a lot of time, but he decides to finish this part first. So he's gonna clear one of those tiles and look for a 1, and if he finds a 1, he's gonna place a mine here, I mean a flag here, and just court away. And that's exactly what happens, and just But turns out, hello, an opening, I'm here to ruin your day, but never mind. Now he doesn't know how many openings he already did, because it doesn't show on order. So it's basically no flag left, and well, not no flag left. He like only place that the courting would be the best thing is like here, but I don't really think so. That would be so. He's going to click on this tile. He looks like first. Okay, is there anything left here? But okay, I'm gonna think about it. I'm just gonna go to the other side. You know, just give me a minute to think, or you know, actually give me like 3 milliseconds, because like I'm going to be the best ever and the fastest ever, so yeah, I don't need that much time. I just need like few milliseconds. So he goes to clear out those 3 tiles and just clicks on this one. And how does he know that? Like, I already know that it just a few things a Minesweeper player just knows, and I know that he's going to like clear those 3 tiles. Just there are some things that you just cannot explain. But how does he know that this is our free tile? This one is touching like 2 tiles. Like maybe there's a mine here. No, because of this 3. This 3 is touching only 3 tiles that are visible, and so of course they're gonna be mines. So there must be a mine here. So 3, and these 2 tiles are free because of mines here, because this 2 only touches 2 mines, and this 2 also. So he clears those out, and he doesn't continue here because this 3 only clicks, like contains, not contains, what am I saying even? Only touches 3 tiles, and of course they're going to be mines because 3 and 3 only can touch 3 mines. Wow, shocking. So he continues his journey with his clicking down here, because this 2 show and this 3 show that this row is clear. So he clicks. He knows like okay, this 4 is already touching those mines. Oh my god, I can actually click here. So he clicks. He sees this 5 and is just so happy to see it, because he knows this is all mines, and he just has 2 clicks left. So he clicks on this one just to be sure. Takes 3/10 of a second to think, and he becomes the fastest Minesweeper player of all time. And I spent 20 minutes explaining everything that he did, and imagine how it looks from a perspective of Minesweeper player. He just comes up through, like, in the spot everything. JZE is just amazing a Minesweeper, and he actually improved this time with a 28.83, I believe, and it's just simply astounding that he could have pulled off this time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'm planning to continue with the series because I've been having so much. I'm going to have, like, I really loved explaining this in a moment, and I feel like I could make a long series just explaining a lot of things about Minesweeper and just my times in general. So thank you for your time, or you've been maybe watching it in the background to whatever you're playing, or maybe you're playing Minesweeper right now. I cannot tell that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video again. I hope you have a great day, and yes, I'm trying to extend this video to 30 minutes. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.